Page 7, Aeolian Lullaby. To show you the Aeolian mode. A mode is just another word for scale. So it would be like the Aeolian scale. And the Aeolian scale is actually also known as a minor scale. We got major scales and minor scales. So Aeolian minor scale. It's another way of saying minor scale. All right. So what we have here is we have A minor. If you look at the end, you're here. It's an A minor chord. We're in the scale of A minor, or Aeolian mode. Same difference. If you want to communicate people so they understand what you're saying, you say A minor. If you want to sound fancy and show off a bit, you say Aeolian mode. 3/4 time. Let's do this one hand at a time. Make sure we got the notes and the rhythms and all that. Fingering, right. So we're starting with 4th finger here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Thumb on that C. 2. And then lift up, 4th finger again. I don't like that move at all, but I will go ahead and do it for now. 2. Thumb. 2. 3. Then a rest. During the rest you come up to the high C. 1, 2, 3. Third finger. See, if you can do the scales, this is pretty simple. If you can't do the scales, you might struggle with this. Going on. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll measure 17, B and an E. 2, 3. Then an A and a D. Do that some more. Blah, blah, blah. Left hand. 1 and 5, or 5 and 1, I should say here. And then third measure, that's an F. 3, and then it's really you're here. You just bring the thumb up. 3, 1, 2. Then 5 and 1 here, and then thumb here. You're moving around a little bit, and that's an E, not a C. And then again, lift up. I would do a 3-1 here. But they once you lift up, fine, we'll lift up. I can do that. The measure 11, cross over, and then down here. Put the hands together when you get them alone, and here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Really don't want to play it for you. I'd like you to play it and figure it out. Just make it steady. If you're hesitating anywhere, work on those spots and get rid of the hesitation. That beat needs to be steady, start to finish. Doesn't matter how fast you go with this. You can go real super slow. We're just trying to get the right fingers and the hands working, because they get all jumbled up sometimes. And when you have all that, then go back and add in the slurs. They're different for the different hands. At the beginning, you're going to connect them. Now in the left hand, you're going to lift up here, but not in the right hand. So here. So again, at the 1, 2. Here, lift up. Now at the end of the line, you lift both hands up. So just lift up on these slurs. That may not be what you feel they should be, but follow the slurs in the music. Make sure you put a little silence between each slur. A little easier when there's a rest there, or you have to use the same finger. You have to lift up, but otherwise you have to force yourself. And once you can do that, you add the dynamics. I think the dynamics really apply to the right hand, but if you have moving or quarter notes in the left hand, go ahead and bring them out. So it's here. Whatever you think moderately soft is, keep the left hand soft. You get the idea. Now at the end of the second line, you're going to crescendo up. See, when I have these hairpins, these matching hairpins, I look in the middle of them. I see what note or notes are there, and that's my target. I'm after that. So here, it's the E on measure, 11? That's where I'm crescendoing up to, and then I come back off. And again, I go to the measure 15 here, and then I come back off. So that's what we're doing. And it's all done in the right hand here. The left hand just stays out of the way. Back on measure 9. Again. And now we're soft. This will be for the left hand. Now the left hand gets the melody. Right there, measure 20. You got a quarter note in the right hand, but to hold the left hand down. 1, 2, 3. And then lift up before you go on. And again, you got a quarter note there. Here, you half note. And that E at the end of the right hand, that's tied. Hold it down. Here. And you go down to a very soft there, by the way. It's here. Very soft. Don't use the soft pedal now. Do it with the hands. Speed-wise, this is a fairly quick piece. That was it. Now there's a poco ritardando there at measure 7. Slow down a little bit. Poco means just a little, so don't slow down a lot. Just slow down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then all tempo means to resume whatever speed you were doing before you changed it, which is here. And there's a poco ritardando in measure 15. You just slow down a little bit there. And then all tempo again. Retardando at the end. There's no poco there. Now you're going to slow down at the end. Get to know the piece where you're not thinking about dynamics and articulation and notes and fingering, where you can actually get into it. You get into the music. Then you start feeling it, and that's where the dynamics and all that comes in, and your retardandos and all that. Get to know it well enough that you can feel it. Otherwise, it's just mechanical. Note, 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 note. I like to play this with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. So I'll give us 3 counts. I won't do the dynamics, just notes and rhythms. 1, ready, go. 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3.